welcome back. This is Jack. How's it going? I am in a mood. If you're wondering what that blue square is, that's right next to my kitty. That's actually chat. I have it now set to be there, and I have a button to disable it instantly if I have to. I decided to go ahead and let chat exist. That privilege can be revoked. I need something, incidentally, my actual chat. I have a chat that I see, and then there's the chat you'll be. And it'll be both communities affected. So, both Twitch and YouTube will be able to see each other. It's locked! Like mostly because my sleep pattern was so futzed up, but also, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, this is gonna sound really messed up, but Lance Reddick's death actually bothers me quite a bit. Because he was such a cool guy, he had, like, a lot of really good roles, and then him passing just kind of bothers me. Like, it really bums me out. It just put me in a bad mood. Did all those come back? I thought I chopped all of those down. Guess they came back. Alright, whatever. Hey, look, it's Virginia. That's what's got me in a bad mood. Also, hi, Cool Walker. Let's see if Virginia's gonna be my friend today, or is she gonna run away? Yep, she ran away. Got really close, too. She's like, oh, wait, shit, he's right there. Run! It's gonna suck if those grow back every time I got rid of them. Reasons. Alright, I know what that is. Oh, for those who missed this morning, I got the shovel. So we're gonna be doing some work. Alright, we're gonna go out to that one. The one in the middle of the water will get me a pistol. Oh, something to dig up already. Nice. Like it. Let me put the shovel on something. Arm 2. For those who don't know, Lance Reddick, he voices Avala, and he had a handful of other roles. But if it was just that, I wouldn't care, because, like, I'm gonna sound like a dick, but if I only know someone for being a voice actor, I don't care as much. But everything about the guy that I saw, he was just a legitimately cool guy. Like, he was very supportive and helpful to his friends. Like, if it was your birthday and you requested Zavala to wish you a happy birthday, he'd wish you a happy birthday. The dude just seemed like a good person, and it just, you know, just, it always sucks when you have one less good person in the world. Go to sleep, man. I do appreciate you at least swinging by. You doing all right today, though? I caught you this morning, thankfully, but did your day go okay? I know it. Yeah, he was in John Wick. I love the way you spelled it. It sounds like there's going to be a Hispanic version of John Wick, too. Like, John Wick. I know that wasn't your intent, but that's where my brain went. Yeah, he played Calron, for anybody who doesn't know. He played Calron. Or Saron. Like, I don't know how they pronounce it for the show. I should have went to sleep. I don't know how they pronounced it for the movie / whatever. But I do remember they said Sharon in 3. That's the only time I remember his name ever being said. Other than that, he was always listed in the credits. Caron or Sharon. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure he's saying the Roman one. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I figured I'd just play this game for about an hour or two with you guys. We'll talk. Oh, shit. I was still on this. And why wasn't it showing chat? Hang on. I actually have an issue with that. Hang on. This is supposed to be showing chat. Not you. Go away, you. Not showing chat? I guess it's not showing chat. That's actually bothering me. I thought I had chat shared on screen. Oh, well, screw it. Going away now. I'll fix that later. Please tell me I don't have to do that each time. If I do, that's whatever. I'll worry about that later. I was trying to have it where chat was on the window, and I do have a way to do it, but it would only be either YouTube or Twitch, not both. I'm trying to have it where both communities can talk to each other to some degree. Like, you can't add each other as fluidly. I am told that human tastes like pork. I like chicken, like pork. That's why humans are referred to as long pork. Now, whether or not that's true, no effing clue. I haven't tried it. I've eaten a lot of weird things. Human is not one of them. Heads up: if you do ever decide to eat a human, do not eat their brain, because you have a chance of getting what's known as prions disease. It's a dumb disease, basically. It's a very basic disease. It like you can only get it from eating the brains of similar species to yourself. So like eating the brains of a chimp might also cause the issue. I forget what it does. I just remember learning about it because of Lost World, the book Lost World, not the movie. It was all right though. Like, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one, but if you in the second one, the actual Hannibal movie, where he's like cooking that one guy's brain, I'm not gonna lie, like the way he cooked the brain, it actually looked really fucking delicious. I was like, I don't want that brain now, but thankfully I don't think it was actually brain. I feel a little less creepy about it. All right. I need to eat, which I thought I had fish. I guess I ate all the fish. Well, let me eat the MRE then. I know I have waters. And you can do cannibalism in this game, which is the fun part. Like, I have a human arm over on my right side for some reason. I don't even remember why I had it. I think I just picked it up by accident. Oh yeah, I also have ramen. Which you can't cook the ramen. That's actually a little disappointing. Did I not eat the MRE? Or did I just have 3 of it? I also have cereal. I actually have not seen the Mad Milkison one. He's a great actor. Like, he's legitimately a good actor. The problem is, a lot of times when he shows up in, like, TV shows and movies and games, they fuck with his eyes. He's got really cool eyes, but for some reason, every time they have him as a character, they're like, oh, hey, let's make his eyes look different. Like he was in Doctor Strange. Watch the captain scene from Castlevania. I need to, like, I've only seen seasons 1 and 2, up till they beat Dracula. I need to see 2 and 3, and I did see the fight with Death, though. I did watch that just because everybody's like, oh, I love the way Death shit talked. I'm like, well, now I've got to see this. But I only saw seasons 1 and 2. I've canceled my Netflix account since then. Hey, thanks for the follow. Just watch the captain scene. All right. If you want to shoot me a link to it, I'll watch it after stream. Because I figured I'd get a little gaming in, then I'm gonna go back to moving stuff out of my my dad's apartment over to here. Yeah, I was gonna say on YouTube. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm actually buying the Doctor Who series, like 1 season at a time, starting with the 9th season or the 9th Doctor, whatever you want to freaking call it. Because that's my Doctor. The 9th Doctor and the War Doctor are my 2 favorite Doctors. The War Doctor first, if you count him as one. For the record, for anybody who needs to know that. By the way, I might get attacked by a shark, so have fun with that knowledge. That's something worth talking about. Sharks aren't as dangerous as games and movies make them out to be, in all honesty. Like, Jaws did, like, such bad PR for them. You're like legitimately a lot of PR. Who's your doctor? I'm gonna guess Matt Smith or David Tennant, because those are the 2 most popular. And I don't blame you; they are good doctors. I got attacked by the shark. I got bit. Matt Smith as a person, actually, almost all of them as persons are legitimately really good. Really funny people. Alright, gonna do locator. Oh yeah, another MRE, that's gonna be helpful. Alright, where's the shark? Because sharks won't generally mess with people at all. Like, there's not enough meat on us for it to be worth it. There's not enough meat on us for it to be worth it. And, we're just generally not something they would view as food. Like, if you're splashing around the right way, they're like, oh, you must be a swarm of fish, because they're kind of stupid. But they generally won't mess with humans. There's just no reason to. I think you're actually like you're just as likely to be killed by a dolphin. But there's the argument that dolphins aren't doing it intentionally. They're trying to play with you, and they don't realize, oh, you can't hold your breath as long or something like that. I can't remember the whole spiel on that. Like I know killer whales are more likely to kill you. I was like, oh, Free Willy, you know, they're loving and adorable. No, they're things that are murderous. There's also going back to the Lance Reddick being dead thing, which he rest. There raises some question on what's going to happen with the TV show they were doing. They were going to do a TV show about the Continental, like the early days, like before John Wick retired and stuff like that. So it raises questions since he's going to be gone. What are they going to do about that? Is there going to be because Sharon, Cauron, whatever was active before John Wick retired? I don't know. All right, so I got the pistol, which was one of the things I wanted to stop off to do. Let's see. That's the other thing I need to go. Oh, or is this? I'm gonna go. Oh no, that one's the guy hanging from the cliff. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, but the War Doctor is my favorite. But a lot of people don't consider him the Doctor because even he didn't consider himself the Doctor until the end. Because I think the phrase was, I am the Doctor again, even if it's just for this little bit of time. Because he said he won't remember that he saved Gallifrey instead of destroying it. And I love if you read the subtext because I imagine, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but I imagine a lot of the like as the doctors were taking the role, they were told a bit about what happened in Gallifrey and the doctor's role in it. So each one of them could display the symptoms of, I'm going to straight call it PTSD in their own proper way. Because you have the Chris Eccleston, the Ninth Doctor, he clearly was trying to make people happy because he couldn't feel happy himself. He was trying to put on that happy face. He was trying to be that friendly person. He wanted to fix in the universe what feels he had broken. David Tennant, something similar, but you see a bit of that anger slipping back out. That even though he had done something that broke his own rules so dramatically, it wasn't enough. And then you see with Matt Smith, the person who was just tired. He was just exhausted. From holding in all that anger and everything. Are you my mummy? Yeah. And I love that that was a reoccurring joke. I think only Matt Smith is the only one who didn't bring that up. Bring up that joke at some point, because you have when somebody else was wearing the mask, David Tennant forgot his line, but he turns to the person and goes, "Are you my mummy?" And then Peter Capaldi turned to a literal mummy and goes, "Are you my mummy?" And I just freaking love it. It's just a great reoccurring joke, and it's one of those great times where the Doctor saves everyone. Because once again, like, from Eccleston onward, they just had a lot of bad juju. I don't know what's the point in me picking up the blueberries. Oh yeah, because I was going to plant them because Virginia likes them. Makes her like me more. Ugh, GERD. Yeah, he's back temporarily. It looks like there's another Time Lord or another being or something that's forced him to regenerate into David Tennant to deal with some unsettled things. But I think it was also just David Tennant wanted to come back. I would like it if when David Tennant goes to leave, as the Doctor goes to regenerate again, he does say, instead of "I don't want to go, I'm ready to go now." Because that "I don't want to go" was just so devastating. And there's like 3 different versions of it. One where he says it more calmly, like, "I don't want to go." And then there's one where he's like just freaking losing it. And then they chose the middle route. Because they didn't know how intensely they wanted David Tennant to do the I don't want to go. And but I think the reincarnation that broke me the most is actually Matt Smith's. Like I really didn't like Chris Eccleston's, like as in like it did mess with me. I didn't like he went so quickly so early. New crafting recipe. What the fuck? What did I? Oh, it's probably from the chicory. Um. Yep, I'm Grave Robin. Deal with it. Deal with it. Hashtag deal with it. There, now I got a shotgun. Um, it is something that needs to be done. Like in regards to him having an arrest warrant and all that stuff, it is something that needs to be done. 3, 4. What is my 1 and 2? Hang on, what's my 2? Stun gun. Okay, that works. That's very or stun baton. That's very nice. It is something that's about damn time. Will it be enforced? Hell no. I know that George W. Bush was considered a war criminal on the world stage, so he had to be very careful where he went out of fear he would get arrested. And no one enforced it because Russia is one of those major superpowers that, like, even though like their power has been revealed largely to be a facade or more of a facade than we thought, they still obviously are very dangerous. They are nuclear powered, which still makes them very dangerous. So nothing will come of it. But we have realized, and it's something that I kind of suspected anyway from my time in the Navy, they're military shit. It was all for show. One of their biggest exports were oil. Another was probably weaponry. If anybody has like military that we should be vaguely worried about, like technology wise or enforcement wise, it'd probably be China. Because one, if they do a draft, they have a lot of people they can draw from, but that's not even that big of a threat if I'm being honest with you. It's more of like some of their weaponry is a little intimidating. I can't go into details on that. Is a little intimidating, but the reason why their army size is not a concern is because even if they drafted half of all of their population, it won't matter. They can't get to us. They cannot get to American soil. They just do not have the ability to mobilize that large of an army, and we do. That's why I wouldn't be. I think you spelt it right. Let's look real fast. I honestly don't care if you spelt it right, as long as I know what you're talking about. Let's see here. You spelt it wrong. It's Hague. But I know what you're talking about. That's the important part. Like I'm not unless I don't understand what you mean. I really don't care how someone spells something. I really don't. They're all made up words anyway. And there's like a lot of unwritten rules in English anyway. Like I really do like that's a detail someone pointed out. If you're talking about a big brown fat cat, you have to say it in a specific order, otherwise it's going to bother people. If you say fat cat brown, I'm still technically saying the same thing, but it just doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's where I need to be. And now that I said it, you're probably thinking, yeah, that bothers me a little bit. This wasn't where I wanted to be. I wanted to be at that one. No, not that one, then. Oh, is it that one all the way over? No, it can't be that one, so it's got to be that one. So yeah, English is such a fucking made-up language. Someone described it to me. It's 3 languages wearing a trench coat, sneaking around. It's actually more than 3, but whatever. And we steal from other languages all the damn time. There's fog. That I don't remember there ever being fog. Ooh, that. Sure, leaf. Yeah. I don't know if I got seeds. I need seeds. I can grow. I also need aloe vera seeds, which I don't think I have. I wouldn't call that ADHD. That doesn't feel right. Because I have AD. Oh, they combined it, but I have ADD. I don't have the hyperactivity. I do have the manic side, but that comes from my bipolarism. Anything else? That's a streak of perfectionism. Mind you, I think perfectionism or something along those lines can be buried in ADHD, as part of the because people think ADHD or ADD. I'm just gonna say ADD because the H just slows me down. Is I can't focus on anything. That's actually incorrect. If a person with ADD becomes fascinated or interested in something, they will become the most attentive person in existence about that subject. Ooh, a lot of rope. I need rope. Let me help. They will become the most attentive person to that subject, like bar none. Oh, that's a big one. He is tall. He's also one of the gold mask fuckers, so I better run. All right, going the right way. Oh, can't harvest that. But if it matters to you, then it matters to you. That's cool. I ain't gonna fault you for that. Y'all know me. Feel bad for Kelvin. He's just trying to chase me, and I just keep running. A very beautiful spot. It would also be another nice place to build a base if I hadn't built a base already near here, or relatively near here. Actually, like right along the lake, that actually wouldn't be bad. Watching for the golf carts is the best way to place this off. In case you guys haven't realized, I kind of know where everything is, or a lot of things are. Like, so back in the day when the game first came out, I did a Breath of the Wild Master Challenge, or the Master difficulty, and like that's how I feel about that. You start the game with like no weapons. Like any weapon you use is not durable enough to actually defeat anybody. So you just end up breaking everything you got just to get a POS weapon to help you against the next fight. Welcome to Dark Souls. That's my answer. Welcome to Dark Souls. Come on. I have to have dug up enough of this. There we go. Maintenance hatch. There's 3 maintenance cells, A, B, and C. I think here at A, I get the first security card. Oh, I wonder if that means I'm gonna need it. I'll be. This one will actually. Ooh, hey, Mr. Roomba. Imagine it's just down here having a mental breakdown. Like, I can't clean all this. Do I have any bones on me? Because if I do, I can probably make some bone armor. I do. I'm gonna put on my leather jacket. I'm gonna be dressed. I'm gonna be wearing my leather jacket. Printer. Printer. So that's good. Okay. Is that the... Oh, yeah, that's the security card. All right, I don't need to go any further. I got my security card. I can leave now. Y'all think I actually am going to? No. I'll be dumb if... Oh, I'm going to go ahead and print this sled. Because I think I have enough to fill it up for the sled. Yeah, I do. Laser pointer. This afternoon, it was discovered that a painting from Mr. Puffin's personal collection has gone missing. If anyone has talk to me directly. All right. Yo ho yo ho ho. Someone really likes that cereal. It's like everywhere. Raw meat. There we go. I got the sled. I don't know how the frick it fit in there, but I have it. Really hope there's no, like... Oh, let me save. Probably a good idea. I don't want to have to do all that running around again. In case I disconnect or the game crashes. Unfortunately, you can't actually read those. I have a tux. I'm actually tempted to run around the tux. Well, I'm going to be dressed to the 9 as I murder everybody. I want a 3D printer. Right, you know what? That's going to be my next save up. Because then I can especially do it for, like, making cosplay stuff. Well, probably. I'd believe it. Violent Chocobo, who's very good friend of mine. I'd argue one of my little sisters. Ooh, Firefighter Axe. Nice. Now, where the frick are you? Oh, there you are. Die! Alright, hopefully that was the only one, because those things are annoying. So hard to kill. Alright. Cool. Thankfully, this was the easy one. I now have a Firefighter Axe. I'll switch that to number 1, because I imagine I can cut down trees pretty fast with it. There's also a modern axe somewhere, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, she pointed out that she thinks that if you've ever played 7 Days to Die, I recommend it. It's basically Minecraft but zombies. And tries to look more realistic. But anyway, that she believed that the company Shamway was the one responsible for the zombie outbreak, and it's actually like the game started to actually like show that that is possibly what happened. All right, now I gotta go that. Ooh, I want to go that way. The good news is I gotta go. If I go that way first, I can go get the kukri, which it refers to as the machete, but it's a freaking kukri. Not wrong. Actually, I think the VIP is on the side. No, I gotta go back to food one. Let's go. Like everything I need's on this side. I don't need to travel, so never mind. I think it's back at this one. I can use the maintenance card I just picked up. I forgot I'd picked up a maintenance card. I want to go back to my base and build some of the farming stuff, but I also want to like advance the plot a little bit. Let me go ahead and heal up a little. Do I have any aloe vera? I have aloe vera seeds. No. Go ahead and take a meds. I don't like them for like half health, but I'm gonna do something smart. I'm allowed to do that from time to time. That's actually a viable question. What do y'all think about that? You just brought it up, how you'll see a company that's all over the place, how it's viewed as evil, or it's evil to the plot in some way. What do y'all think about that? I'm not going to cook that arm. Price hasn't gone bad yet, though. What do y'all think about that? Like, you can argue that's a form of, like, propaganda, saying that making Americans not trust corporations. Because some people made a similar point about a scene in Batman where the Joker had inherited a shit ton of money from another criminal, and he was afraid of the IRS. Mind you, the IRS can be scary. Remember, they're the ones who took down Al Capone. Can I go ahead and eat one now? If you're vegetarian, look away. Nom nom. Me, frankly, I don't care. Mind you, that might be I don't care because it aligns with my beliefs to begin with, arguably. So, like, you could take that with, like, my opinion on that with a grain of salt. That works. That's a fair point. Mind you, should I listen to your opinion because your biggest thing? Yeah, that was a good scene. Anyway, your biggest thing is cyberpunk, which is all about anti-corporation. I still want to see you run a cyberpunk tabletop game. Either see it or play in it, preferably. Not Shadowrun, because I want to do the cyberpunk tabletop game. I think it was like 2022. I'd fucking play in that. Actually, I'd pretty much play in any tabletop game at this point. I'm a forever DM, and I haven't ran one in a while, so I might break down and finally run one again. I definitely be running one when Shay gets out here. For me being in a bad mood and wanting to murder cannibals, I haven't murdered a lot of cannibals. The only thing I've killed is like one of the little babies. Sounds horrible. That's what I did. Is that aloe-vera? No. Eat aloe-vera. I'm so glad this Sons of the Forest has a GPS map thing. Because the other one did as well, but it was like a hand-drawn one. It was just freaking garbage. And it didn't fill in until you started walking around and looking for stuff. The only advantage that one has over this one is it actually like drew caves. There was a story I was going to talk about. After I murder some cannibals, we'll talk about. I think I had a news to talk about. I do feel like I'm being a shallow person, being in a bad mood because Lance Reddick died. When like you have like someone like Ben Shabibo. That works. Actually, that's a fair point because technically, legally speaking, corporations are supposed to, by law, they are supposed to maximize profits. So, evil, when I usually run D&D, is what is your primary goal behind your actions? If it is purely a selfish things, your own enrichment, your own empowerment, you are evil. If you have a code of ethics or a code of conduct that you follow strictly, you're lawful. Now, you could argue a corporation by that regard could be lawful evil or neutral evil, because some of them, like, they have rules, but they break them all the damn time. But they do have the rules they semi-follow, and they look for social norms. Come on, switch back. There it goes. Why that didn't respond immediately. All right. I think this is the one I need to go to. If nothing else, there's food down here, so win-win. But no, like Ben Shabibo. God damn it! That got me. Ben Shabibo, I'm not gonna say his real name. Like did a stream where he was talking about like kids who go to school don't deserve free lunches. Like, how evil can you be? Here you are coming on the internet and one, having an opinion. That's your first mistake. But two, going on there and just saying kids do not deserve to have free food when they go to school. They need to go to school and be hungry. That was his argument. What the hell is wrong with you? Yeah. Making a bunch of Molotov cocktails. I can't even make any more. Oh no, I'm just out of vodka. All right. All I was actually trying to do was, yeah, I can cook. It's gonna work. Not. Oh, good. It worked. Cool. I should be able to get the visitor's pass. These guys look like they've had better days. Yeah, like, and I don't like him. Like, not in the slightest. I do not like him. I'm gonna be in a combat area, so I'm gonna walk around with the stun baton out. And I heard they added a boss to this area, a sub boss. So they've changed this one from what I'm used to. Arrows. The modern bow over here. I'd like it if the modern bow. Ooh, what are you? That's the crossbow. I got the crossbow now. Y'all are all fucked. Not really. Yeah, I was gonna try not to curse anymore. See how well that worked out. Or if I curse, it's for specific reasons. No, but Ben Shabibo, he's like heralded as this like really smart guy. Ow, dick. I missed him. Alright, you know what? Screw you. Don't make me use the damn shotgun. Like, and that kind of behavior, I'm actually like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Like, that's not a big deal. My issue with it... Oh, wait. Oh, that's energy, man. My issue with it comes in at... So kids are forced to go to school, okay? They have no choice in the matter. And studies have shown that kids learn better when they're not hungry. Now, are there kids who don't want to or don't need to eat when they go to school? Yes, but that is their choice. And that's accurate right there. That actually be a fun element in a D&D campaign to run, or a cyberpunk / Shadowrun / whatever. Your characters at first start out like as runners, and then they eventually decide we can't defeat the corporation as just runners. We're gonna freaking be our own corporation then. Because the only way to permanently get rid of a corporation is to buy it out. Otherwise, they'll just keep reforming themselves with new leadership. So they end up making their own corporation, so they have to be successful, but they're still runners. So they're growing out and doing runner stuff. You have a combination of the RP side trying to, like, protect them. Yep. There's still runners, like, in their own approach to things, but you'd have to have, like, at least that one character who is who can be very corpo themselves. And their skill set is more of dealing with, like, the legal side of everything. I don't even know if I went the right way. I was just guessing. That sounds fun. Oh, hey, I got the VIP card. VIP? I already got that? I skipped a step. Oh, there seems to be something going on. Is that an orgy? I really don't like if it's an orgy. I think I'm going to add something to my wheel I didn't have before, but let's add it now. I think I have all the way up to 4. Let's put that at 5. That way if I go in there, I can just toss a couple grenades and call it a day. But I got the VIP, which allows me to actually bypass a lot. Gotta make sure Virginia likes me, because there's an ending for that, too. I'm at where I think I'm at. There is going to be a katana here. No, Katana's on the other side. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight any of them. I generally don't like fighting. Although I did say I wanted to mass murder some of these guys. Kind of move. As long as I don't break that radio, they probably won't detect me, because they hunt by echolocation. Oh, that's kind of cool. I actually oddly like that. I also hate it, but I also like it. Let's go this way. Oh, is that Puffton? Alright, well, I guess I'm fighting. You know what? Shotgun. I love how I can one-hand a shotgun. Load while I got the second. Oh, I'm dead. How is he still alive? Well, I'm dead. That's pretty damn evil. Like, are you sure you want to still be in my chat after admitting that? That's pretty damn evil. That's put me far back. Fortunately, I don't think I have any medicine to, like, get my health back up, so I'm kind of screwed. Well, not screwed, I can... Yeah, I don't have any medicine or anything to restore it. Like, I don't think I have anything that would work. Fudge. I haven't found any, oddly enough, which is actually rather annoying. I had set grenades, and I could have thrown the grenades, but I didn't throw the grenades. I'm dumb. Hey, more crossbow bolts. Alright. Well. Oh, I'm so evil, I poured the milk before the cereal. That's pretty damn evil. Shit. Little kids. They weren't there before. Like, there's not much more evil than pouring the cereal before the, pour the milk before the cereal. Like, you're just a sociopath at that point. Well, I do that, so I guess I'm evil too. Mind you, I go around fall and winter saying the same damn thing. That's because I'm a freak of nature. Careful with the word lactation. You might encourage someone. I'm going to carefully choose the word encourage. Let's start with the shotgun. Actually, I need to check to see how much ammo I have left for the shotgun before I go in there willy-nilly, because if I don't have much ammo left, I don't seem to... Oh, wait, hang on. That's the stun gun. I have almost no ammo left. That is the opposite. I want to let the water soak the bottom. Like, that's a different conversation. If, like, you make the cereal and then you let it sit for a minute, that's fine. Like, no judgment there. Like, I get that. I'm going to go with the pistol. I've done that before, but that was mostly in the Navy. Alright, Afton, come get me. I know you can't swim. I know you can't swim. Come on, Afton. You afraid of a little water? You afraid of a little water? Or you just can't go out that door, which works in my favor. Can I fucking draw my gun? Is he finally dead? No. All right. Well, you know what? By the way, never pull a grenade with your teeth, a pin with your teeth. It won't work the way you're thinking. You will rip out your teeth first. All right, I got creepy armor, which will keep me alive for an extra hit or two. I am fully taking advantage of the fact that they can't go through the door. Aha! Wow, she can! Okay, she did, but she backed off. Oh, shit. I looked away at the wrong time. There better be something in here to make coming back here worth it, other than a shit ton of creepy armor. Nah, that's just disgusting. That smell of feet. Like, hey, all on whatever y'all's kink are, I don't care. But like, I just don't get like the feet one. Ooh, dress, so I can give that to Virginia. Like that's one of those that I just don't get. Like, why? Like, hey, more power to you if that's your thing. I'm not one to judge. It's just not my nature to judge. Oh, I can go in there. Sticking with that knife? What? Oh, yeah. Well, the knife is meant for skinning, and the good news is it's letting me get that creepy armor, which is so freaking disgusting, but whatever. But it's going to keep me alive because I have no health. I have no health. Between 1 and 0, I have no health. I'm really hoping there's no, like, shark in this water that I just jumped into without, like, really thinking about it. Like, I have no idea what's in here because they've changed this. And I'm actually vaguely concerned. And I'm not going to lie, underwater segments give me anxiety. Like, buku anxiety. This might just be an exit and I'll be fine. But underwater segments, like, I don't even know why it gives me anxiety. Well, actually, I have a vague idea. Like, I can do space stuff, no issue, which arguably is not too different. Not gonna play. Not gonna play today. Fuck off, Rack! I am shooting horribly, and I'm out of reloads. Did he fall in the water? No. Fuck off! And now I've effectively screwed myself because I have probably no more ammo for my guns. My only hope is the fact that I keep every time I kill one, I get creepy armor. How is it? I want to see. I need to see the Black Adam movie. But I'm also like, y'all know me. Like, I don't go see new movies. What I understand from a hypothesis, the neurons that control the feet and affection are really close. I guess that sounds weird. Like, that doesn't sound right, but I'll take your judgment on that. It just doesn't sound right. Like one, you guys know me. I'm not generally able. I generally don't keep up with the newest movies, But one of the other things that kind of holds me back is I'm honestly a little burnt out on fuck, what's his name? I'm honestly a little burnt out on where is my crossbow? The Rock. Like I don't dislike The Rock. He seems like he's a really cool guy. I do have issues with like how he's presented himself for years as this all natural bodybuilder. Like he didn't deny or confirm one way or another, but it just comes off that. But I'm a little burnt out on like seeing him in absolutely everything. And his characters are not too dissimilar from each other. Oh, because of where I'm at, I'm going to flip to the flashlight. Because I'm using ranged weapons, so... And it's probably going to be... Yeah, it's a drop down, so I can't return. So, probably another boss fight. That Afton fight. I'm assuming that was Afton and his wife. Oh, hey, look. Yeah, I need to find the compound, though. Jesus, fuck! Fucking hate that noise. Alright, I'm just running. Actually, Afton himself, the dad, he actually seemed like he was a good guy. He was like the owner of a evil corporation, and he bought the island out from underneath them before they could get it because he knew what was here, or he had an idea was here, and he didn't want his own corporation getting it. All right, we're going to make a shelter. Make a quick shelter. Save. We're gonna make a day. Yeah, I killed some monsters. Now I look all monstery. It's fall now. Yay, I forgot the seasons changed this much. Pick this up. Come on, pick it up. There we go. Alright, do I need to eat? No, not really. I'm actually pretty good on food. Okay, let's put this away. About the axe, because I really don't need to be wasting it. Alright. I got the VIP, so I can actually book it to, like, the final segment, actually, which is on the other side of the island. I think I might do some prep work before I do that. I'm gonna go to the other side of the island and start building a base. Actually, no, I think I'm gonna get Virginia to like me for... No, she'll follow me over there, that's fine. Oh no, the trickster's running away! Quick, someone send the flash after him! Which was voiced by Mark Hamill. Still the need. There's actually a really good bit they did where Mark Hamill was kidnapped by the Joker. Actually, I could just go over them out. I've got the supplies to do it. Was kidnapped by the Joker and the Trickster, and he was just, because he voices both of them. He was like doing, he was just fucking with them to get out of it. Wasn't saved by the Flash or anything. But that was all. I should probably stop and make a quick campfire to cook the meat I'm carrying, so it doesn't go bad. Also, I have some dehydrated meat that's actually back at my base, but I'm not going to worry about that. We're going to go over to this little body of water that's near the road, and I'll quickly just throw down a campfire. Oh, wait, man, there's a little camp right here. Is it a cannibal camp, or... Yeah, it's cannibal camp. Interesting. I don't want to eliminate them, but I am going to go do the quick campfire I was talking about. I'll be a friendly neighbor and just make myself a little campfire. A little next to the happy little bush. I back up and walk towards it again. Oh, apparently they don't like my little campfire. Oh, I'm just going to run. I could probably mass murder them, but I really don't want to waste my creepy armor on them. We're going to run. Here I was, just trying to make a little campfire, you know. Although probably a good way to get rid of them is just to lay down a trap and let them just keep running into it as they're chasing me. Oh yeah, I was heading towards the map. I'm going the complete wrong direction. So, yeah, I was going the wrong. Don't want to see me eliminate the camp. I got like 3 seconds to respond, which is longer than the delay. Time's up. Oh yeah, I need to finish watching that. Like I saw up to like the 3rd episode with you guys, but I don't know. Like, I mean, finishing watching anything is usually burnt out. Like what was the last thing I watched? Oh yeah, I saw Thor: Love and Thunder, and that was a chore. Not because it was a bad movie or anything, just because I just don't have the attention span. And I mostly had it playing in the background on my second screen while I was working. I think I'm far enough away now that I should be able to. And like, it's not because Lovecraft Country was bad or anything. Like, I liked it. It was good. It was well done. I felt bad that we didn't finish it together or anything like that. And I heard the ending was pretty legit. I also need to see Last of Us. Like, that's another one. Pedro Pascal, dude's legit. Like, everybody's falling in love with him. Although I hear he's actually rather uncomfortable with people doing the Daddy Pascal thing. I'm not gonna hunt. There's almost no point. Like, I don't think the skin even gives me anything. Like, it does give me some. I think it's like a form of armor, and the creepy armor I'm wearing is infinitely better. Like, there's only one armor better. Well, technically, possibly 2, depending on your opinion. And that's the tech armor, which is stupid expensive to make material-wise. And the is there a reason I want to go down? And I think I have to go down there for story reasons. Yeah, I kind of went a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go down into the other place, into the no, not that one. That's the wrong one. Go back towards my base. That one over there. Now, building in where all that fog is would be a really cool place to be. It's actually a really big open spot and everything. That actually is not bad. The big open spot where I can see in all directions. My downside is, and it's near a road, and near a body of water. God damn. Actually, there's a little lake. There's a little. I haven't played. Like, I honestly haven't played all the way through Last of Us 1. I got to, like, the first time I tried to play it, I got to the start. Like, after your daughter dies, I'm like, I'm done. I'm on the verge of crying. I'm done. And then later on, like a year later, I went back to play it, and I got to, like, your character's hanging upside down. And I got that far. I'm generally not a fan of linear games, but it's not too bad. It's a good game. Last of Us 2. My one problem with it, but at the same time I like it, is like the trick they pulled with their marketing. Because the Avengers did the same thing between Infinity War and Endgame, where they would like show, they'd show characters and scenes that they're actually not in. Oh, I'm wearing my diving suit right. It's slowing me down. Oh, and I actually have an individual wetsuit that'll actually make me swim fast. like Last of Us did deserve more love. Horizon Forbidden West needed more love. But they came out the same year, and I think, now don't get me wrong, God of War Ragnarok is a good game. Don't think I'm trying to say it's not. But I honestly feel God of War Ragnarok would not have done as well in the award ceremonies if it wasn't for it came out so recently. Because I believe Elden Ring deserved a lot more love. It did get a lot of good awards, and I do feel I forget his name right now, but he does the voice for Kratos. I think he did a great job, and the game is great. But I do honestly feel Elden Ring was a better game. But I also feel Forbidden West and Last of Us Part 2, or Last of Us 2, was better. But they didn't get as much love as because they were released earlier in the year. And the good news is looks like we're getting into the DLC for Elden Ring. It's good. Like there's a leak saying when the Armored Core game comes out, and I'm ready for that. But they're saying it comes out. It's going to come out in August, the Armored Core game, and then the DLC is supposed to come out shortly after. I'm probably going to be playing through Elden Ring again. In Last of Us Part 2, Horizon, or Elden Ring. Because I talked about so many games in rapid succession, I lost the thread. As much as I don't want to go through this, I kind of need to. Because I actually skipped a step by accident. You're supposed to go in here first, Part 2? Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Like, in zombie survival games, like, that's a valid question. In a zombie survival game, what do you want to be the big baddie? An evil faction lord or, like, some super monstrous zombie? What do you prefer? What do you prefer? And arguably, in regards to why, I am a little biased about Elden Ring being better. Both. Like, that's a valid answer. That's legitimately a valid answer. I don't. Well, okay, I actually do. Should go ahead and make tech mesh, because arguably you can have that faction leader had captured a giant monstrous monster, and then after you fight through like his vast hordes, he eventually releases it on you. Make some tech mesh. Because I was actually a fan of, oh fuck, what's the name of the game? You ride a motorcycle around and it's zombie. I love the horde mechanics in it. That one was really good. I did enjoy that. In general, though, I'm kind of burnt out on zombie mechanics in games. There is actually a game coming out in August that there's the. Hang on, I'm going to show you all this. I just did the beta, the open beta. I would play it on stream, but I don't know if I'm allowed to, so I'm not going to. I did re-download Dark Tide, and I'm probably going to start streaming like strategy games after I do the ending for this game. Oh wait, no, do it for my life. Where are you? Where are you? Exoprimal. Exoprimal is you're in a mech suit fighting dinosaurs. I don't think I need to explain more than that why it's interesting. And it's not like one or two dinosaurs. It's usually like a horde of raptors coming after you, and then occasionally like a bigger dinosaur. I haven't seen a T-Rex yet. Incidentally, that means I don't. This game is really legit. Like you can do the open beta test is free. Like you can get into it, play it. You just have to have a Capcom account, make that real fast, load into it. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. But it's really fun. And the game is technically it's PvE. It's technically PvE. In the fact that you're versing another team, but you're not versing them to kill each other. You're versing them to kill more dinosaurs. And from all the things all the playing I've done of it, I really enjoyed it. Like I did one quick match, and you're able to switch which mech suit you're using on the fly. Like you can be in the middle of a match and be like, I need to be a tank, I need to be this, I need to be that, and you can flip. It's no big deal. Like it'll take takes a couple seconds, but not even that much. And it's a good game. Like when it comes out, I'll probably definitely buy it. Like there is a very good chance I'll buy it. But it comes out in August, so I've got time. Which I think is about the time that Armored Core comes out, so I might be playing that instead first. And I actually re-downloaded Dark Tide. That's a thing. Should be able to open this because I have both the maintenance one and the VIP, which means I skipped a step. Because I said before, I don't need to come in here. I don't need to come in here. I don't know why I'm coming in here to get anything. I don't need to be in here. There's just going to be a lot of monsters I don't need to be fighting. Like those babies I hear. Did I say I don't need to be in here? Like, the only reason to come in here is actually supplies. The big Chungus boss. The Path of Neo actually did a good job with that. Like, the Wachowski sisters, at the time brothers, but Wachowski sisters, like, had their digital avatars come on and say, yes, we know it ended with, like, a spiritual moment of... God damn it, Sullivan. A spiritual moment of... Neo versus like the other one, which is, you know, like that whole thing. But for a video game, that's not what you want. So instead, we're going to give you guys this really big fight where you fight like a cyber mech of Agent Smith. Like they even fully admitted, like, yes, that worked for a movie, but this is for a video game. And I thought that was really good. But sometimes the really big all-out brawl falls short. Like a good example is, I think I want to go through that door, but not just yet. There's a couple weapons I want to pick up, like this guitar. Oh, not that guitar. There is a guitar in this room I can pick up. I don't know why. God damn it! Where'd that come from? Oh, there. That guy. Wow, he was stunned for no time. He was between no time and 1 time, which is not much. Running at me. Ah! He just took all my health. He just took all of my health. Where'd he go? He is over there. Okay. Oh, it takes 3 bolts to kill him. Not bad. And I'll get a little bit of creepy armor back, but he took all of it by himself. But no, like I was gonna say, the big bad boss brawl where you have like the big epic monster has fallen short. Like in Mass Effect 2, that's a good example. Like my one problem when they do that in a game is there was a specific game where that fell extremely short. And I'm trying to place it right now. Oh, medicine. I fucking need that. Dying Light 1, which was actually a fun game, but then there's actually a couple scenes that really bothered me and I didn't like, but that's another conversation. And it bothered me not for bad reasons, but for good reason. It was like really well written and all. Alright, so now I have the guest pack. Oh, but you know, like how they did the boss in Dying Light, it's more cinematic than an actual fight. And that was just lame. That was very effing lame. There was a guitar in this room. Where the fuck is it? There is a guitar I could use as a weapon. Oh, it's right there. I wanted the guitar. Because you can do the almighty guitar bonk. See? Bonk! Am I going to use it for that? No. Alright, since he's gone, I should be able to go to this door. I don't know if it's the door I need to go into. Yep. Nope. Not going down that hallway yet. Not going down that hallway. We're gonna go over here. Might be supplies in this one. Yeah, this is just a supply room. There might be a Mobetta weapon, maybe. More ammo. Bullets would be nice. Virginia, it's just telling me that Virginia is here, which we already knew about that. Oh, hey. Shotgun rail. Cool. I can do some modifications to the shotgun. What? I don't know. And I have some slug ammo. Okay, nice. And a lot of three... Oh, yeah. I was gonna... Let me put the shotgun rail on. I don't know what advantage that gives me. Yeah, I don't see any modification I currently have. Oh, wait, can I put the laser sight on it for no reason? We're putting a laser sight on my shotgun. Why? I want to. Well, because there's a flashlight pistol, I'd actually rather... It doesn't use a battery. But I did get some slug ammo, and I'm going to save that for a boss fight. See if I can use this. One thing with boss fights, especially big boss fights and phases, how do y'all feel about damage gates? Actually, that's what I'm gonna go with. Like, because I don't like damage gates, especially if the damage gates feel unfair. He dead? Or yeah, okay, that's just a very slow animation of him dying. Wow, the crossbow is... Oh no, he's not dead. He's just on the ground. Damn it. The damage is legit, and it's silent as hell. Okay, yeah, now he's dead. Actually, he looks like he's still breathing, so I'm going to put another bolt in him. And the fact that I can reclaim these bolts is so much better. Like, the ones that get me is, like, in Destiny, where, like, you can do an epic fuck ton of damage. Like, you could just annihilate the enemy. Like, just hit them with everything you got, and then you only took a quarter of their health off, and it just stopped abruptly because of their, damn it. Oh, I can get it back, even though it's through the wall. Because they had a damage gate. There's like a handful of those bosses that just pissed me off with it. And I had to farm them for something, I can't even remember what. I think it was because it was like the weekly special. And that gets me. Now, when there's like different phases, like legitimately you get their health to 0, then they go to their next phase, that's a different conversation. Souls-likes actually, Dark Souls specifically do a really good job. If they just change the way they fight between their health stages, like they get to half health and they add a new attack or two or something like that, you can actually bypass it. If you can kill them fast enough, you'll skip it. I do think Wulong though did a damage reduction phase, like not a straight... I actually already read that in another email, but I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what I need that's down here. Straight damage gates do, but if like you do it where like they continue to take damage, like you put a DOT on them, they keep taking damage, but for a moment or two it's reduced. This might do it. Oh, I missed entirely, I think. Yeah, I shot the floor. I think I shot the floor again. I shot right next to him. There we go. Like, that's one of the things that gets me with Borderlands. Like, the enemies don't change at all. The enemies don't change at all. They just get more health. And that does bother me. Like, when it gets like that, that does bother me. Push the flashlights and have plenty of batteries. Okay, I want my bolt back. Nope. I'm liking this crossbow. I do want to get the modern bow. I said that before, and I'll say it again. I want the mono. I think it's actually on the surface somewhere. But yeah, if like their way of making difficulty is just making the boss a bullet sponge or a damage sponge, like then that's not worth it. Sekiro like did it legitimately good. Like no matter how much health the target had, if you broke their posture, they're dead. I can agree with that. They did a good job with. Is this where I came from? Yeah, this goes in a loop. I can agree with that. Borderlands 2 was legit. I loved it. The Tiny Tina game, not the DLC, but the game. Well, the DLC was good too. But the game, that's also pretty good. I have the collector's edition on my PlayStation, and I've yet to play all the DLCs that came out for it. I played it when the first one came out, but I haven't played it since the second and third came out. So I was gonna go back over to my dad's to get more stuff. Okay, he's still not home yet, so I don't care. Because he was going to the grocery store. Alright, I don't need my flashlight now. I didn't need to go in there, but it was actually very profitable that I did. Let's go back to my base for a minute. I've only been streaming for a minute. And if there are those who are wondering, I am in a better mood now. Like, it still sucks that he's gone, but I'm not as bummed out about it as I was. I'm at my base. We're gonna do a little work here first before I move on. Ooh. True. I don't think I have any aloe vera for it, but we're gonna grow more yarrow, even though I've got a shit ton. We're gonna make a new one. Wrong button. We're gonna make another one that's just a freestanding one, for what's her face, so that she has a place for blueberries. Sticks. Do I have anything to put on here other than that arm? I have. Oh, it's cooked meat. Yeah, yeah. Lance Reddick dying bothers me. And y'all could think that's kind of dumb, but it does. Once again, he seemed like he was a legitimately good person, and it always bothers me when a good person does pass. Like, Robin Williams was a legitimately good person, and he passed, and it just made the world feel a little bit less happy. You can take that how you want. Like, if you think it's lame or stupid that I feel that way, yeah, I don't care. But that's just how I feel about it. I'm debating if I want to look up where the... Ooh, aloe vera. I need that. And did I get the seed? I don't think I got seed. Damn. Did a stump grow right where my trap is? Fuck. No, I think it... No, my trap's not there. It's over there. Okay. Yarrow. I'm gonna plant some blueberry seeds, and that's purely for what's-her-face. Can I pick this up and move it? Okay, cool. I want to turn it around. Alright, yeah, it still got me going the wrong direction, so it's... Yeah, okay, cool. It's now facing the campfire. It's a big deal. Yeah. Well, and it probably doesn't help that I handle death in a very weird way. Like, to say I don't get sad or anything like that would be a lie. But usually, like, I'm very... Blasé wouldn't be the correct word for it either. I'm just disconnected from it. I've had very close people in my life pass away, and it's not that I didn't feel anything. I can't describe it. I really can't. Like, there is no good word. Virginia here. I'd like if she was. Welcome back, Trickster. Go hit up that place. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look up where the modern bow is. Hide all. Should be under. Eh. There's it's to the south. Compound bows to this. Actually, I'm also gonna look for the equipment I'm looking for. Hang glider. Oh yeah, I forgot they added the hang glider. Probably should get the. Oh, I didn't get the cruise. Yeah. Silencer. Um. No, I get that. I probably should go to that. It's actually not too far. So, in regards to that, like that's not true. Not in regards to him not being close to me. That's true. Um, because like when my grandma died, my mom, she raised me. So I'm going to refer to her as my mom. She raised me, and I was there shortly after she passed. Like I didn't get to talk to her and say goodbye or anything, but like the last time I talked to her, we knew she was going soon. Um, and I saw her, everything, and I saw everyone else in my family just losing it, crying, and I felt nothing. Like I knew I was sad. I knew I missed her, but I effectively felt nothing, and that made like that actually concerned me for a very, very long time. Like no joke, a long time. I know what you meant, but the fact that it carried over to like that's the same approach and feeling. No, like you're fine. I'm just saying like the same feeling and everything carried over to family members like that concerned me for a very long time. And so you did nothing wrong. Can opener at this campsite? It is. It should be like right here-ish. I remember getting it once. Oh, all right. And I just never understood it for a very long time. Like that's what I'm gonna boil back to. Okay, I'm going to that over there, that site. Um, and I just never understood why I felt nothing. It actually scared me. I was afraid that I had like sociopathic tendencies, but I don't think I do. I do have apparently have the ability to disconnect when I need to, because I do know that from the Navy. But that's a very dangerous place to reach into, at least on the regular. Somewhere around here is Stoop. Is it behind the waterfall? Because almost everything's always behind the waterfall. No, not behind the waterfall. All right. Games, you have tricked me. All these years and you hid things behind waterfalls? Yeah. And that makes sense. All right, here's what I was looking for, I think. I don't think the bow's at this location. I think it's a little further south. I'll have to look again. I'm here for just the can opener. Oh yeah, I forgot the putter's a weapon here too. Yay, can opener. I can now open the canned food. Yay. Oh, I have accumulated $1,000 in my time on this island. Through all playthroughs, apparently. All right. Like I know that was a weird emotional dump and all that stuff, but I believe in being open with everybody. Like if I like if you guys want to talk about shit like that, go for it. I'll talk about it. And I do get some streamers who are like, no, you're not allowed to do like not allowed to talk about emotional things like that. Fuck you. Once again, I said I wasn't gonna curse, but I keep going back to it. I should probably kill a deer, not for his meat, really, but for the leather, and just figure out what I can make. Oh yeah, I know what I can make. I have so much like random food in my inventory. Oh, let me go ahead and before the meat goes bad, go ahead and eat meat. I think I need to restock my water source I get. Yeah, I'm out. I do have canned soda. Oh, hey, look, water. First drink. Now I'll fill up my canteen. I got a couple friends who will remain nameless. I can 100% imagine as I'm filling up the canteen, I look upstream a little bit and I see them just pissing in the stream. I can 100% see that. All right. And like not even meaning to be dicks, but that's just what they do. Need to look at the map again. So just north of that. Got it. All the way down here? Oh. Just north of that body. Okay, so it's actually right where the blinking thing. Okay. I got a destination. I got a destination. I got a destination. Now, for the record, I could blitz to the end of this game right now. I've got everything I need to do it. I don't want to. Especially because I haven't made friends with Virginia. That actually bothers me a little bit. Because she's legitimately cool to have, and also her being friends with you gives you an alternate ending, or an alternate achievement, not even an alternate. Who are you? You're not Virginia, so. Your campsite leaves something to be desired. Ooh, I know something I need to do before I forget. And I'll probably forget after having just said that. Ooh, this is a nice place to build. Not going to, but it's a nice place to build. I gotta keep going south. There's a road right over there. Ugh. I'm trying to think, is there anything I really need to do? What's up, Tony? Like, I've honestly only ever... Yeah, this game is early access, technically. Well, yeah, originally they were like, oh, it's going to be a finished game on the release date, but then they got closer to the release date and like, okay, we can either push the game back or just declare it early access and go from there. And they said, you know what, we're going to declare it early access and go. So people can finally play the game because people had been wanting to play the game. So that was legitimately good of them. Now, what do you mean by finished? The developers have washed their hands of it? Like they're done with it? Even though the game is still listed as early access? Or it's early access and they reach their original vision, but they're still calling it early access so they can keep going with it, or they give themselves a reason. What do you define that as? Or it already has an ending, because this game has an ending. There's probably a lot of games that just haven't had an update in years that are abandoned, especially if it was an asset flop or flip. Penguinzo, aka Moist Critical, does a good job like covering like games that are like that, where they're just asset flips. I keep saying flops, where like they went into Unity or they went into Unreal, bought a lot of assets, put together quote unquote a game, and then they just sell it on Steam for like $5, and that makes them their money back and then some. I'm gonna have to fight these guys. I don't want to, but I want my crossbow, or I want my bow. I don't think they're gonna give me time. Ah, shit! It's dark. It's very. I might be able to sneak through. Oh, where I'm actually trying to go like a little further. Yeah, that's a good example. The Yandere Simulator game. All right, where are you looking? Because that game was interesting. Okay, so right about here. Because that game was interesting. I liked watching like Markiplier's playthrough of it. He did a good job. Like I enjoyed it. But it was definitely an interesting game that had like a good evil side to it, like intentionally evil. I hope that. Oh, it's Virginia. She's pointing at somebody. Okay, she's running, unfortunately, so I can't help her. Yeah. Mind you, they said the same thing about Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to be honest. Like, Dwarf Fortress got the same treatment. Everybody's like, no, Dwarf Fortress will never actually be done. Or actually be a real game. And it got a release recently. So that you could argue that as an example of a game that was forever in development wasn't. Let's talk about something political real fast, if everybody's good. And this is some stuff I don't think anybody's going to disagree with me about. What do you feel about... That's a thought. Like, that's actually a valid thing. Now... Oh, it's on this side. I'm being dumb. I'm shoveling the wrong side. I'm okay with that to some degree. More or less because... there are some studios who, like, legitimately are working on it. And they need the money to do it. Like, I would much rather the early access way of doing it than, like, what Star Citizen has done. Is that Virginia standing next to me? Than, like, what Star Citizen has done. And they've raised, like, $500,000. And the closest to a game they've released is Citizen whatever number. They've raised an obscene amount of money, but they've nowhere near released a game. Nowhere what they promised. But they have probably, like, one of the, most... Who the fuck hit me? I had no chance! The second I moved, he hit me! God damn! Alright. Guess it's time for me to be serious. I was trying not to fight anybody. I'm dead? I'm dead? When was the last time I saved? That's the first time I've died. Ever. Usually it just respawns me. And that gave me no fucking chance to defend myself. The second I look up to see who hit me, he's like, no, I'm gonna hit you like 5 more times. Bullshit. Bullshit. I want to talk to the manager of this game. I'm gonna go full Karen. Hang on, we're going full Karen here. We're going full Karen. I want to talk to the manager. About as good, close to a Karen haircut I've got. I don't let my hair down. I need to find a style, like braid it in some way. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. Actually, I don't think this is as bad as I'm feeling it is. Let's see what's in my supplies. Do I have the crossbow? I don't have the crossbow. Oh no, the crossbow's right there. Okay, that I can work. Not that far back. When I was at base, I should. Fuck! Back to having no health also. How much tech mesh do I have? About to have a fourth. Let's see. This will allow me to clear up some of the random inventory stuff I've been holding. I only have 3. I really don't want to use it. True, and another one that I'm going to admit I know, and y'all aren't going to be surprised. Corruption of Champions did the same thing. Like it was in a similar boat that it was a it was even a free to play game entirely. Oh, and there was some of that material back right here. Ooh, in batteries. It was a free to play game that that you could just download on your phone or whatever, and then it got a an actual Steam release. Could argue that's in the same boat. Well, Corruption Champions 2. Sorry, not Corruption Champions 1. And I'm not afraid to admit I know what that game is. I would like to see Trials in Tainted Space get the same kind of release. I'll fully admit I have a perv streak to me. I just restrain it. Or I don't display it. Y'all know me. I'll literally answer almost any question. Works. Actually, I had a thought. So, y'all know me. I dislike NFTs. We're gonna actually go to the coffee over gaming background for this one. I hate NFTs. Like I don't like Web3. I don't like NFTs. Um so I do not like NFTs. Now, here's a thought I had. And this is a possible way for a developer to use. What if so they create a live service game. Web3 is like cryptocurrencies and NFT. Um I don't like NFTs and I don't like crypto. We're gonna say that right up. Technically, the in-game currencies in video games is a form of crypto, but you just can't trade it among players, except for in Warframe. That's another conversation. Anyway, so here's a hypothetical. What if I'm gonna use Fortnite as an example? Like, what if a live service game came out and like the buying the game's like $20, but it's like a AAA quality. Okay, it's a good quality game, and the game every so often, like once a month, released a limited release skin. And it's not like just a recoloring, it's a legit amazing skin for your character. It's not armor, it's just skin. There's only like say 1,000, 100, whatever number. And it is technically an NFT, which means within the chain of the game, it can be traded amongst players and sold for IRL money. Every time it trades hands, though, the company takes 10% or whatever tax from the trade. So say you originally need to pay like $30 to get this skin, and then this big streamer is like, I want that skin, I missed that skin. And they're like, I'll pay you $100 for it, I'll pay you $1,000 for it. You get, we'll say the $1,000, you get $900 and the company gets $100. Now, the idea behind this. Now, hang on. This is the reason I'm saying behind this. This is so they don't have to do seasons past. Well, I guess that's good. That just made me some money. It'll get you a season pass. It'll avoid the season pass. And it avoids stupid amount of microtransactions in the game, because technically this skin is making money to pay for the live service. So just to reiterate, the idea being is that this company once a month, we'll say once a month, releases a skin. And this skin is technically an NFT, meaning it can be traded amongst players within the blockchain. And every time it's traded amongst players, it's used real money between the players. The company takes a tax off it, we'll say 10%. And that's what helps funds the server space to keep it going. Now, as an additional note, once again, I hate NFTs. As an additional note to this, they could also do it so that, say, 3% of that 10% goes to a charity. So the skin is, let's say, this epic, awesome looking armor. So people trade it, it gets traded semi-frequently. So because of that, 7% goes back to keeping the company going, and then 3% goes to save the wildlife and that specific skin. And then the next month they release a different skin, and it's tied to a different charity. So not only are they continuously raising money for themselves to keep the servers going, so they don't have to rely on microtransactions, they don't have to rely on season passes. Square Enix and Pokemon are both looking at using it. And I feel if they go, wait a minute, hang on. Because actually a good example of where it has worked in a degree is Eve. Eve doesn't have NFTs in their own right, but because you can sell ships IRL between players, it has worked to some degree. There was like this solid gold ship, and it was a decent ship in its own right, but it was solid gold. And this one streamer for Eve who said, I will pay, and it was a stupid amount of money for that thing because he missed the release of it. And you can, in theory, do something like that for like Fortnite skins or whatever. And I don't, once again, I don't like NFTs. I don't like cryptocurrencies, but I think this idea could be palpable if its goal was to help keep the game without microtransactions and stuff like that. And keep season passes out of it. Like, you can have straight up a season pass still, but it's a free season pass, no premium side, just straight season pass. That could be a thing to reward those people who sink time into the game. But they rely more on the those special skins being traded to keep the game going. And especially if they have a charity side to those transactions. I feel that is a palpable, not a good, a palpable. That's possible too, because that does piss me off. Like, say you get Madden 2022, and then because they close the servers 2 years after the game, after the next game comes out, so you almost always have to buy the next game almost immediately. All right, we're gonna go back into killing things. Go back through here. Oh, or do I? Doors open. Let's see. I'm just going to try and run through. You know what? No. Because I've got the crossbow, and I can, in theory, take these guys out. That is politics to some degree. Some people. And actually, I did have a political thing I was going to talk about. Let's go ahead and talk about that then. I wasn't going to talk about it, but we'll flip over to it. All right. So, what do you think about term limits? We have senators and congressmen. So you have presidents who have 8 years they're allowed to be in office. Technically 10 if they were vice president and they took over, but they have 8 years. But then you have these senators who've been in for 40 plus years, and they've lost their connection to reality. They're all millionaires, so they don't know what it's like to be hungry, to almost miss rent. They almost probably never did. A lot of them born with a silver spoon up their ass. What do you feel about term limits? I personally like the idea they're only allowed to be in, we'll say 20 years. It doesn't need to be a 2-year, especially for House of Rep. Mind you, I can imagine like a few of them going, all right, I'm going to go in House of Rep for my 20 years, then I'm going to do 20 years in the Senate. Get away with it. But but I don't like, because like you have Dianne Feinstein, for who's retiring not because she wants to, but because she's got fucking dementia. She doesn't have a choice. And there's no telling how long she was in office with dementia trying to run our goddamn country. That could work, but then that's effectively like five election cycles for them. And not to mention, the longer they're in office, the more indebted they become to the more indebted they become to their donors. Because I don't like super PACs. I don't like it that you have all these assholes who get this money from a bunch of rich people and then they just are indebted to these rich people. I don't like it. And it's not even subtle. Like, there's actually like colleges and universities who have done studies that says the will of the people is like, no matter how many people want something to happen, unless a corporation is backing it, it's not going to happen. Yeah, and you're seeing a lot of examples of this, like deregulations all over the place because companies want it. Yeah. And it's gonna sound ageist, but like, because there are some, I do want to see there like being some mental competency, not even just like Alzheimer's and stuff, but like, do you know the fucking functions of the government? Because you have people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Lauren Boebert, who don't know a damn thing. You had Trump in fucking office who thought that there was an air force during the revolution. I'm not joking. He said that American soldiers during the revolutionary took over the airports. What are you talking about? And he was in office. You go back to Ronald Reagan. He was the same way. Like, he apparently had Alzheimer's at some point in office, but no one would remove him. Because when they get like that, their own board or whatever, I forget what it's called, cabinet, is supposed to remove them, but they don't. Yeah, and the Senate too would also need the same procedure, because then you have people like Mitch McConnell, who's been in office for years, and he fell down a flight of stairs. I do hope he's okay. I don't like him. He's destroyed a lot of America, but I don't want him to die. I don't wish death on people. But he's been in office for a stupid amount of time and has done a lot of evil. But at the same time, and he's also been, once again, he's another one of those people who are just so disconnected. Joe Manchin's another one. They're just so disconnected. When he's in the Washington, D.C., he lives on a fucking yacht. You're not wrong. 2 terms. Maybe 4. We'll say 4. I think that's 12 years, because I think they're in office for 4 years apiece. So yeah, like even like 4 terms total. That's 12 years. That's enough time, because they'll probably come from the House, so they'll spend 10 years there. Then 12 years in the Senate. That gives them 22 years. Then they're done. Maybe run for president or governor somewhere. And most states have 2-term limits as governors. So that's a very valid answer. I do like that. Senate is 6 years. So then, yeah, 2 terms. You were right. You right. I was trying to remember what I was doing. Crossbows got hella drop. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to fuck with them if I don't have to. If they don't know I'm here, then they don't know I'm here. Although I could easily just throw a grenade and kill them. Where's the sound? Where's my sound? Like, that grenade, I should have heard that grenade. And normally I don't care about sound, but I need my audio cues for playing this game. And honestly, the only reason I'm killing them is because I want their skin. Sounds a lot worse than it should. Crossbows. Wait for a second. He's dead. Getting me some more skin. And then I'm gonna have to find a save point because, like, I can't play if there's no audio. Actually, let me try this. Hang on. We're gonna alt tab out, alt tab back in. No, I'm not hearing any audio at all. Bothering. Like, legitimately bothering. Alright, we're gonna try and go through here and find anything I may have missed. Or it reset because whatever reason. I don't know if this was worth it, though. Like, going through all this was worth it. I wasted a grenade. Actually, there was a really good bill about that said that the Supreme Court should rotate. They said about the same. I think they said 8 or 10 years. Like, there was a really good bill about that. Actually, I might have to pull that up. Hang on. I've already read that one. Go away, letter. Can I set the letter on fire? That would have been actually dead. All of them has been skinned. This is one. Oh, shit. Actually, that might be a good... Do that. We're going to do this. Hang on. That's a fingers. I don't like the fingers. That's what they're called straight up in the game. Fingers. I missed. He's dead. Oh, there's the other one. Reload the stun gun. Let's reload the stun gun. And the more annoying part, like, once again, the no audio. Y'all are getting the audio, but I'm not. Why are you guys getting the audio, but I'm not? Because I can see the bar spiking. Oh, I think I know what's doing it. Hang on, I know what's probably doing it. I can put on all the... Do I have any heal? Hang on, let me check something. I think it's my wave went out for some reason. Not monitoring it like it's supposed to. Okay, that I don't need. All right, it's not doing anything. Hang on, let me see if... Yeah, pretty much. Let me see if it's just the game. Let's pull up a test audio thing. Pull up one of my stream stories. Just the Sneeko.
Hey Sneeko, does this outfit look familiar? This is the same
all right,
thing
so
I
I'm
wore
getting
last
no audio at all. All right, that's a thing. Did I accidentally hit mute? Did I turn down? Okay, did I turn down? Is my speaker turn? No, because that... Well, hang on. My speaker's making... Oh, didn't my speaker come disconnected somehow? I didn't move a damn thing. Hang on. My speaker misbehaved. Did I kick the cable? No, because it's lit up like it's powered. Yeah, it's lit up like it's powered. So. Okay, now it's making some form of noise.
time I took you over.
All right, cool. I got my audio back. I'm sorry, that was bothering me way more than it should have. God damn, that's now too long. Okay. Ugh. Thank you for bearing with me as I had some tech support issues. I entirely blame... I blame Rushman. I blame Rushman now that he's here. I'm blaming him. anything I have need to reload. Don't want to fight that thing. Why am I having trouble with stairs? Rush, you need to try out Exoprimal. It's good. I thought it was fun as hell. There's a free beta weekend going right now. It's mech suits fighting dinosaurs in a horde. Like, what more do you need in your life? Also, hi, Rush. How you doing? Now that I've successfully blamed you for something. All right, where's my guitar? I want my guitar back. Batman! Wait, no. I don't remember what the money's actually used for. I think it's just for, like, campfire shit. Here was a supply room, which is already open, but stuff is respawned. Oh, yeah. The old man's will, shotgun rail. Ooh, tape. I needed the tape. Why? I can't remember. Crossbow bolt. And then back here was the key card I would have needed. The guest pass key card, and I needed that medicine, right? Actually, I'm doing good on health right now. Paperwork. Are we not going to talk about how there's rich people with just a bunch of drugs back here? So the game semi remembers I've been here before, so it has some things opened, but then it doesn't have everything open. I'm hoping this is not the Afton fight. Right? I guess the game doesn't remember me opening this, but at the same time won't let me open. Where's my key card? Because I don't need to go in there. So if I don't need to go in there, then I'm not going to. You know, let me, no, all right. Well, guess we're just going to go back out the front door. Because I don't need to be in there. I don't need to. I do not need to. And we're going to save this time. So when I die, because it's going to happen again. Do I want to kill the twin down here? May not give me a choice. I'm just going to run. To you two. The front door is like right over here. I don't need to. I'm just covered in creepy armor right now. Rush, I can't... Oh, yeah, you do have this game. I think you have this game. Not important. Oh, for anybody who cares, which is like a handful of people, Sea of Thieves started its new season, new stuff, and apparently they're working on, like, not having hackers. Because that's actually what got me burnt out on the game. Also, I feel like there's no real progression in the game. It's entirely you trying to advance and get cosmetics. That's all it is. Like, I got my ships that I wanted, all of them named after One Piece. Now, I don't hate the game. I think the game can be fun, you know, like, just the adventure of going around doing things. But I don't feel there's, like, a real sense of, like, evolution in the game. You're not getting better firearms. Oh, wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. You're not getting better firearms. You're not getting a better ship, better cannons. And every time you leave, you, like, any form of quote-unquote progress you made goes away. Actually, the game that is reported, like, people are saying it has the worst hacker problem is Tarkov. Escape from Tarkov. Like, their security system was, like, non-existent. They didn't even have the basic stuff. In fact, there were games like Valorant was catching the Valorant security. Just having Valorant installed was catching hackers for that game. Mind you, Valorant is apparently legit. Although Escape from Tarkov apparently is now starting to take it serious. Do with that knowledge as you will. And there's a YouTuber who did a video like him being a hacker temporarily, just to test and find out like if there was a way to identify hackers. And apparently there's this thing called the wiggle. So if you've got like X-ray mode where you can see like through walls and stuff, and you think you see another hacker, you would do like this weird little wiggle pivot thing, and if they responded, then it was like, hey, we're not going to fight each other because we're both hackers. Okay, this time there is no lock, so they didn't respond this time. Good. Once again, we're going to save again because I'm now going to be extra paranoid about saving. Still a little pissed off. Jumped. Mind you, I should have just cleared the camp before I tried to do anything. That was probably my dumb. Alright, gonna go back to planting the blueberries. Have enough sticks for, so let's go get enough sticks. Also, I'm kind of curious to test out how good this thing actually is at cutting down. Oh, so Henry Cavill came out and it was talking about his semi-working with Amazon to make a Warhammer 40k TV series. And he said, for it to be digestible and approachable, a lot of content is going to have to be, it's going to be a little more bare bones than it should be. And I feel like that's definitely worth mentioning. That's worth talking about. And I kind of agree. I'm going to get extra paranoid about saving. Alright, now on to where I was actually trying to go last time before I got killed. Alright, that one. That way. Also, there's a cave I don't recognize. Since I have all the pass cards, I can get in anywhere. It's going to be a discussion show. The Warhammer 40k. I would really not like that if they did that. That would be like really bum me out if they did. Because Warhammer 40k has some like amazing combat. Now, I'd rather them do a Warhammer 30k series. That takes place during the Horus Heresy and stuff like that, and the setup to the Horus Heresy, because that fills in a lot of content, that like a lot of back lore that needs to be hit up. Like who the God Emperor is. Am I going the right way? Like who the hell the God Emperor is. You know, just all that other stuff. And it doesn't require a lot of other races. It's just humans versus chaos. Like, there is no... As far as I remember, none of the other races are involved. You don't need to, like, worry about the Necrons. You don't need to worry about the Tyranids. You don't need to worry about the Orcs or any of that stuff. You can just do it as a Space Marine versus Chaos Space Marine. And once again, builds in a lot of lore, like who the God Emperor is, who's Horse, who are the Chaos Space Marines, what is Chaos? Because that's a lot of the major themes, like the corruption and everything, without having to explain all this other side stuff. Like, I know I'm beating a dead horse here, but and I doubt anyone's listening. Not you guys. I'm talking about like I doubt any of like the major people who would be doing this would listen to this. Let's fill up my canteen. Ah! My mouse. Fill up my canteen. I'm gonna eat this meat. I should have grabbed that dried meat. Oh shoot! And I don't have the can opener anymore. Oh, I'm swimming. That's why I didn't fill it up. Do I want to go get the can opener? This is the only franchise where fans make way better content than the main creators. Like that is it is definitely one of them. It is definitely one. I don't know if it is the only one, but it is definitely one of them. I want to say it was around. Let me just look. I've still got the map up, so I can just go. Where was the can opener? Hang glider, silence, pistol rail, glider, fixed rope gun. Where the f is the can opener? So it's near that body of water. I don't know why. Oh, it's over there near my base. I don't. Okay, never mind. I'm not going for it. I'm just gonna go get the compound bow. Oh, let me pull up chat again so I can see y'all yelling at me. Even though only YouTube's talking right now, so I don't have to worry about like the Twitch side. And I've got the YouTube chat directly in front of me as well. Twitch is quiet today. That's fine. I'm perfectly fine with lurkers. Like, the only type of audience I don't like on Twitch, and it's mostly on Twitch. I occasionally get them on YouTube, but it's mostly Twitch, is the... Hang on. Armpit itch. Is the, graphic design artist who's like, hey, do you want to... Like, they show up just to ask that question. They don't hang out. They don't talk to me for a little bit. And that's like... They do the very basic of, hi, how's your day? Where are you from? And then they try to sell me shit. That's all they do. That pisses me off. But if they sit there and like chat with me for a little bit, I actually might look at their stuff. And so far, I haven't seen anything that made me feel I need it. But I'll be friendly. I'll talk with them, and I might look at their stuff if they've actually sat there and talked with me. That's the only kind of like viewer that gets me. I think the other one that I got was like somebody popped in and it's like, hey, you want to hire me to make thumbnails? I'm like, no. We're going to take out the camp this time. Like, I'm just going to go in and eliminate the camp. I don't think I have any bullets left. No, I probably have some shotgun shell. I could probably use that to clear the big guy and then worry about everybody else. I've got a shit ton of the strange armor on, so, or the creepy armor. There's a lot of moose. Yeah, it's you two. Okay, my dad just got home. So once I get the compound bow, we're going to call it. I'll be able to go get the... Yeah, it's right about here. There they are. All right, we're going to be wiping out the camp. Come back here. I need to ask you something. God damn. Just put you out of your misery. I'm liking the axe. In y'all's past life, y'all fucked with me. That's depressing. They're crying over their dead friend. Well, go join them. Oh, you did. You made a mistake. And not the good kind of steak. The bad steak. Anybody else? Jack be mad. Alright then. Alright, there's Virginia. Let me put away the axe because I don't want to put away the crossbow. No, that's not Virginia. That's just a person in white. Stop eating people! Disgusting. Yeah, but that fire axe is fucking legit. It melted them. The dirt made me think somebody was sneaking up on me. God damn it! Alright, alright, first... Did I actually make any tech armor? I did. Okay, let's throw it on just so I don't get killed in 1 or 2 shots. Yes, I am cheating. We're gonna stun gun. Where is he? Where the... Oh, there he is. Big red guy. I don't even know if that actually hurt him. Didn't seem to. Alright, he's stunned. I took the shotgun off my wheel, so... I don't know how I feel about it. Not letting you kill me again. Oh, I scared away Virginia. First time I found a skin pouch in a while. Alright, back to what I was doing. I really do hope they add the VR component to this game. Like they did with the original Forest. I really liked it. Oh, it's this way. Where is it? Is this the side? I'm gonna go ahead and grab that head. Apparently raw head is a recipe for something. Like I know in the first one you could make a bomb. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Digging a hole. Like, is it not gonna let me respond to that? Like it. Wait, putting away shovel. The game glitched. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Like, it wouldn't let me open that other door earlier because it wouldn't let me go into the cutscene. So let's... We're going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to go to sleep first. If it will let me. There. We're going to go to sleep first, then we're going to save, and then I'm going to reload. Now let me eat. Still have meat. Before it goes bad. Not what I meant. Alright, now we're going to save, and I'm going to reload the game. And I didn't mean to drink again. Actually, let me see if just me doing that did it. Nope, alright. I got to save and quit. I just saved, so we'll just be... Quit out of the game. Not out of the game, out of the current... Let the world reload. I'm doing this all just because I want the compound bow. But that fire axe, like, god damn. It murdered them. It damn murdered them. Alright. All the bodies just fall over. That was actually pretty good. Hang on. I gotta hit a button for that. I think both of them supposed to work. Okay, and it is open now. Cool. So, like, they were opening, they just weren't opening. If that made sense. Is Kevin dead? I haven't seen him in a little bit. I hope he's not. I like Kevin. He used to put me off earlier, like he's just creepy to me, but I kind of like him. Hey, look, another 3D printer, and this place is very flooded. Yay, silencer for the pistol. Let me go ahead and put that on. And I got some ammo for it. By the way, silencers don't work that way, like IRL. Like, I'm not talking about, like, the assembly of them is not like that. It might be, I don't know. But they don't, like, make the thing completely silent. In case any of you are wondering. I don't know why I put that away. What else in here? More cereal. More raw meat. More raw meat in there? Cereal. Back here. We're waterlogged. Hey, found the compound bow. Alright, I literally don't need to do anything else while I'm here. I came just for this. Make more. Let me finish making more tech mesh. Just because, like, I burned through it all earlier. Oh, I popped my wrist! Both of them! Carbon fiber one. One more. I think I should be able to also make. I should also make some more 3D printed arrows. I don't know if I'm full or not. Like, I hate how long it does take to 3D. Mind you, 3D printing IRL is forever. You want a 3D print? Like you guys would start seeing me make videos about like more cosplay stuff, like making prop weapons and stuff and painting it. 100%. I would. All right, I got some arrows, and I got the compound bow. Let's see if there's anything else here I really need. Hey, more printer resin. Kind of need it. Tech wire, that's needed. All right, so there's nothing down here but this bow, and this was 100% worth it. 100% worth it. Just because I can readily make a lot of arrows, and bolts are a little more difficult. I don't know which one does more damage. Let's look real fast. Okay, that's the crossbow. It doesn't tell me. All right, let's see if the arrows themselves will tell me. Wherever the fuck. I love that the guitar is a weapon. Like, legitimately, it's one of my favorite things. Oh, they're all up here. Nope, doesn't tell me that either. God damn it. They may all do the same damage as just rain. Like, the carbon fiber ones go infinitely further, and then the printer ones are next, and then the self-made ones are just garbage. I want this chair. Can I take the chair? No, I can't. Oh, hey, there's Kevin. Kevin is still alive. Hey, Kevin. You know what? I don't like you dressed like that anymore. Let's see if I got some clothes for you. Take item. Kevin gonna be wearing a tux. Kevin's wearing me a tux. Do you feel like a dick putting him in a tux? I don't know. Diggy diggy hole. Save. Like I said. And that's it. I just wanted the bow. I thought there was going to be more to going down there, but I wanted the bow. But I got the bow now. So all future playthroughs, I know where the bow is. And that means a lot to me. Also the crossbow. Alright. That's all I got. Y'all got anything for me? Y'all got a little bit of time? Y'all need me to wait a second, let me know. Been a good stream. I do appreciate y'all putting me in a better mood. Need to find a hairstyle. I'd like to do some hair braid. Well, y'all had a chance. I might start investigating like how much a 3D printer might run, or at least a decent one. Because that technically what you're seeing on screen for those is not a 3D printer. It's something else. It's like a different way of fabricating. I forget what it's called. Anyway, get on the next one. No.